Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech. Google just laid out its entire roadmap for the future. And believe me, it's about way more than just a shiny new Pixel 10. They revealed a vision for a single, universal AI that's woven into every single part of our lives. So today, we're going to break down that massive vision and the hardware they've built to make it all a reality. So here's what we're covering. We'll start with the big picture, Google's universal AI vision. Then we'll dive into the hardware that powers it all and explore how that AI is set to transform everything from taking photos to your daily tasks and even your health. All right, before we get to all the cool new gadgets, we really have to understand the strategy behind them, because this isn't just about a few new features. Google is basically proposing a whole new way for us to interact with all of our technology. This one quote, this was the key to the entire event. You got to remember this phrase, a universal AI assistant. That idea is the thread that ties every single announcement together. It's what makes this whole thing more than just a product launch. It's a massive statement about where they're headed. So what does universal actually mean? Well, here you go. Google's ambition is for Gemini to be everywhere. I mean, everywhere. A single, seamless intelligence that moves with you. One assistant that knows what's going on, whether you're on your phone, your watch, in your car, or at home, with smart glasses coming down the line. Of course, a huge AI vision needs some seriously powerful hardware to back it up, right? So you have to think of these new devices less as just gadgets and more as the actual engines designed to bring that entire vision to life. First up, let's talk about the Pixel 10 and 10 Pro. Google was really hyping up the new design, calling it sexy as hell with a silky finish. It's all part of a new design language they've named Material 3 Expressive, which is basically just a fancy way of saying they want the hardware to feel incredibly personal and super premium. So, how do you choose between them? Well, the Pixel 10 gives you that core design with more color options and what they called an absolutely stunning display. But the 10 Pro, well, that's for people who want more. You're stepping up to more premium materials, you get two sizes, and what Google is claiming is its best display and camera system ever. And the absolute headline feature for the Pro's camera is this number, 100x. That's the ProRes zoom. Google is calling it the highest quality zoom on any smartphone. And let me tell you, the demo shots they showed looked ridiculously sharp, even from a massive distance. It's kind of nuts. But why are these phones so ridiculously powerful? It's not just for faster scrolling on social media. Nope. The new Tensor G5 chip and those laptop levels of RAM are there for one specific reason, to run complex AI models right there on the device. This hardware is the powerhouse for all the Gemini features we have now and all the ones coming in the future. And this is a big deal. Google is committing to the long haul here. We're talking 7 years of OS and security updates. Plus, with their regular Pixel drops, the phone's AI smarts will actually get better over time. So you're not just buying the phone as it is today, you're buying what it's going to become. Oh, and they also announced the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. The big story here is durability. For a foldable, this thing is tough. It's the very first foldable phone to get an IP68 rating, which means it can handle way more water and dust than any other foldable out there. That's a huge step forward for this kind of phone. And finally, a really practical little hardware feature called Pixel Snap. It's a magnetic system for your chargers and accessories. But here's the best part. In a super smart, user-friendly move, Google confirmed it's fully compatible with Apple's MagSafe. Yes, that's a fantastic decision. Okay, so we've got the vision, we've got the hardware. Now let's get to the fun part and look at the first major application, photography. Because here, Google is using AI not just to fix your photos, but to actually help you take better ones right from the start. Now, this new editing feature is a complete game changer. Instead of fiddling with a million different sliders, you can now just type what you want. In their example, a user just wrote, "Fix the lighting and the framing." And then Gemini just handled it. It figured out who the people were, adjusted the background, and completely relit the scene, all from one simple command. This quote really signals a change in how Google thinks about its cameras. The goal isn't just about rescuing a bad photo after you've taken it. Now it's about making you a better photographer in the moment. And that's the whole idea behind their new Camera Coach feature. So check out Camera Coach. It analyzes your scene and suggests different professional-looking compositions. You just pick the look you want, and then it gives you live, step-by-step instructions right there on the screen, guiding you on exactly how to frame the shot and angle the camera to get it just right. It's like having a pro photographer in your pocket. All right, let's move beyond photography and see how this AI vision is going to work in our everyday lives. Because Gemini is being set up to be an assistant that actually anticipates what you need, solving common problems and making communication just easier. You've been here. We all have. A friend texts you asking for something specific, like a photo or a flight number, and you have to stop what you're doing, switch apps, search for it, find it, then go back and share it. Ugh, it's such a common hassle. Well, Google's solution is called MagicQ. It understands the context of your conversation and proactively finds what you need without you even asking. So in that photo of Gary example, it automatically found the picture and popped up a little one-tap button to share it, right there in the conversation. No more digging through your apps. This next feature is honestly incredible. We're talking about real-time phone call translation, but two details make it stand out. First, the translated audio is in a synthesized version of your own voice, keeping your natural tone and inflection. Second, and this is huge, it's all processed on the device itself. Your conversations stay completely private. Okay, finally, let's see how this AI ecosystem goes beyond just the phone and extends to your wearables, bringing that same level of intelligence to your health and your audio. The new Pixel Watch 4 is absolutely packed with AI-driven features. There's a new race-to-talk gesture so you can get hands-free access to Gemini without a wake word. It also adds some critical safety tools, like on-device satellite for emergencies, and a sensor that can actually detect a loss of pulse and automatically call for help. That is amazing. And the battery got a major boost in charging speed. This number is all about convenience. A quick 15-minute charge now gets you up to 15 hours of battery life. That's a huge deal for anyone who's ever forgotten to charge their watch overnight. For health tracking, Google's launching a personal AI health coach right inside the Fitbit app. It's powered by Gemini, and it's designed to be like a personalized expert that adapts to your data and gives you science-backed health advice 24/7. You know, what's also really cool is that this ecosystem improves products people already have. There's a software update coming to the Pixel Buds Pro 2 that adds new head gestures for calls and better Gemini access when it's noisy out. Basically, your old buds just got a whole lot smarter. So when you put it all together, what does it all mean? Well, none of these products are islands. The phone, the watch, the earbuds, they're all part of a plan to build a single, proactive AI that understands your context and moves seamlessly with you across a whole family of connected devices. And this leads us to the fundamental question of this new era, doesn't it? A universal AI assistant promises us the ultimate convenience. But for it to understand our context and anticipate our needs, it has to know us more deeply than ever before. So how do we navigate that critical balance between amazing convenience and our own personal privacy? That's the big question we'll all need to consider. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.